Welcome to Spear. In this video, we will explore the details of KPIs. Let's start with some definitions. KPIs specify rules to evaluate performance by comparing actual measure values against targets, assigning color statuses, dark red for poor to dark green for excellent, based on thresholds and calculation methods. Review occurs within scorecards, showing historical data, descriptions, units, and linked measures. A KPI in Spear consists of the following core elements, derived from its associated measures and configuration. Actual, the real performance value captured from the measure's time series data. Target, the planned or desired performance value set in the measure. Score, a calculated value based on the KPI type quantifies how the actual value compares to the target. This score determines the color status. Status, color status assigned to the KPI calculated on the score against predetermined thresholds. Scores that fall within the predetermined bounds for a status are assigned the corresponding color. Admin users can customize the colors of the thresholds, and the thresholds are unique for each KPI. Trend, implied through historical views and scorecards, showing changes in scores over time periods. Gap performance, measures the percentage by which the current score deviates from the average of the last 3 periods. This percentage provides a standardized metric for momentum. The system evaluates the KPI's performance momentum in 2 steps. First, calculating the gap performance as a percentage deviation from the last 3 periods average, and second, using that percentage to determine the trend, uptrend, stable, or downtrend, against the defined range of stability. Let's do the KPI review in the application. Go into the KPI by clicking on it. Review the KPI information. Go to the Details tab. Click on the Details tab right next to Actual versus Target tab. Here we can see details of this KPI, like its description, person responsible, type, and calculation method. Click the Thresholds definition icon to see the threshold definition for the KPI. Let's review why the status for December 2024 is showing light green status. In this case, the KPI calculation type is reduction, indicating that the score is determined using a reduction formula. Compared to the threshold, this result score falls between 80 and 100, indicating light green. Now, let's review why the trend information for December 2024 is showing a downtrend. First, the system calculates the gap performance metric and compare the result against the stable gap performance range. Current score for December 2024, 99.08. Historical scores, score for October 2024, 120.41, and November 2024, 110.20. Gap performance calculation, average calculation. The average uses all 3 displayed scores. Average score equals the sum of 120.41, 110.20, and 99.08, all divided by 3, which is approximately 109.90. Gap performance equals 99.08 minus 109.90, divided by the absolute value of 109.90, and then multiplied by 100. This is approximately negative 9.84. The stable gap range is from negative 5 to positive 5. Determination. Since negative 9.84 is less than negative 5, the percentage deviation is significantly below the tolerance band. Final trend, downtrend. Review the associated report. Click on the Report tab, if available, next to the Details tab. Here we can see a dashboard that will help to explain the nature and how this KPI was calculated. It could be a dashboard generated in SAP Analytics Cloud. If there are no reports associated with the KPI, this tab will be hidden for users. Review associated initiatives. Click on the Initiative tab. Here you can review the status of any initiatives associated to the KPI. Comment review. Select the Comments tab. Here you will be able to see the comments created for this KPI. There are 2 types of comments, one tied to a particular period and the other, non-time bound.